I know, I get it. You might be thinking, girl, how am I supposed to walk 10,000 steps a day? I have a job, I have a family, I have errands to run. But don't worry, I got you. In today's video, we're talking all about how you, yes, you can get 10,000 steps a day, even with the busy schedule. So girl, grab the kids, grab the errands, grab your work laptop, because we're about to get our steps in. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I shared all the different benefits I've experienced from walking 10,000 steps a day. I'm down 12 pounds, I'm down a pan size, I have so much energy, and overall I just feel better. So if you haven't seen that video, please be sure to check that out. But today I'm sharing 5 ways that I fit 10,000 steps a day, sometimes 15,000 steps a day, into my busy schedule, and how you can do the same. So let's get into it. Number 1, I plan my steps the day before. I look at my schedule and plan ahead, especially if I have a dance class or a group walk. I actually started a walking group for the summer. This was our first week and it went really well. And I also joined a walking group. But this just helps me figure out when I walk and how much I need to get in at different points. So if I know I have a busy evening, I make sure to walk in the morning, which leads me to my next step. Step number 2 is to take advantage of walking in the morning. So walking first thing in the morning definitely sets the tone for the rest of my day. So even though I don't get all my steps in, then starting early helps me to stay consistent. So usually when I walk in the morning, those are the days that I get 13,000 steps, 15,000 steps. I feel like it has to do with creating momentum and then just staying consistent throughout the rest of the day. Whenever I walk before work, I usually get 3,000 to 4,000 steps by the time I actually make it to work. Speaking of work, number 3 is walking while you're at work. So I work on a college campus, so I take 15 to 20 minute walks around like the quad courtyard area during the day, usually twice a day. So typically before lunch and after lunch, depending on what I have to do that day. So that gives me about 30 to 40 minutes walking, which equals 3,000 to 4,000 steps in the middle of my work day. If you work from home, if you work in an office, I would just say move while you're at work. No matter what your working environment is, make sure that you're moving while you're at work. And just a bonus, I also park further away on purpose. So it takes me about 3 minutes to get from my car to my office, which is anywhere from 300 to 350 steps a day. And so that alone adds 1,200 steps to my day just from walking to and from my car. So I do the same thing if I have to go to the store or if I have to run an errand. I park further away. So if you're running errands or going to work, park a little bit further, because that can make a huge difference. Also, I always take the stairs instead of the elevator. My ultimate goal is to be able to walk multiple flights of stairs without breathing like somebody is chasing me, but we're still working on that one, so we'll see. Number 4 is walking in the evening, or evening movement. So in the evening, I walk on my walking pad while I'm watching a show with my husband or while I'm reading a book. I try to squeeze in another 30 to 60 minutes depending on how many steps I have left and what my goal is on that day. So if I don't have a walking group or dance class, I walk on my walking pad. Now, if I'm cooking something in the oven, like for example, this week I made lasagna. So while my lasagna was in the oven, I was walking on my walking pad. Now, sometimes I do cook before work, so it's the same thing. I'll walk while my food is cooking in the oven, or if it's something quick that I'm doing on the stove, I walk whenever it's done. But also in the evening, I do strength training before I take my walk, and that's because my goal is to build muscle and increase strength. So if you have a similar goal, definitely keep that in mind. You want to do your strength training and weights before you do your cardio, your walk. Number 5 is fun movement on the weekend. So weekends are great for movement. This morning at 7:15, I joined a walking group at the river, and at 10 a.m. I'm going to a dance class because I know that'll add like another 4.5 to 5,000 steps. But my gym usually offers fun classes on the weekends. There's the step class that I like to do. I usually do it on Fridays after our strength training class, but I started doing that a few months ago and I really enjoy it. And sometimes on Saturdays they'll have the step class, sometimes they'll have some type of dance class, sometimes they'll have just different things. So if there's something in your area, I know some places have Zumba, some places have a step class, some places have line dancing classes. Usually Saturday is a great day where people are hosting those types of classes, so definitely be on the lookout for those. And it's fun to meet new people and to be held accountable in a sense, because you know you're with another group of people. Whereas if I'm doing a dance video or something on YouTube at home, I'll be like, all right, I'm done for now. Like, anyway, I digress. So on Sundays, I usually walk on the walking pad before church, and then my husband and I usually go for a walk in the park sometime after church. We like to go on picnics. Sometimes we go hiking, even though we haven't been hiking lately though. But especially now that the weather has been great, we do like to do things outside, so that definitely helps with getting my steps in. And lastly, take advantage of every step. So before I went into real estate full time, I worked on the same college campus I work on now, but I wasn't close to like the courtyard area, walking area. So my coworker and I would leave our office and go walking around the parking lot. We would walk to the building next door to us and walk around their parking lot just to get some movement in and to get some fresh air, because who wants to be cooped up in the office all day? Anyway, my husband leads a Bible study group, and after Bible study we have a game night, and usually there's a 5 to 10 minute break between the Bible study and the games. And so the Bible study is located in a building that has different restaurants, different shops, stores, that kind of thing. So after Bible study, I'll usually walk outside for a little while. I'll walk to like Trader Joe's and get a few things, and then I'll come back, or I'll walk around like the bookstore just to get some steps in. So if you're at Little League practice, if you're at gymnastics, if you have a break at work or any type of break in your day, definitely take advantage of that, because that's an opportunity to walk, and those little steps start to add up. The biggest thing to keep in mind though is that you don't need to have a strict gym routine to stay active. You just have to be intentional. So being intentional makes a huge difference, whether that's taking a walk at work, dancing, parking further away, or walking while you're cooking, walking to the mailbox instead of just pulling up and getting it from the mailbox before you go into the garage. Those make a huge difference. So I guess today I want to show you guys how I get 10,000 steps today, and I am already at 6,802 steps. So yeah, I'm going to my dance class at 10, and then I'm probably just gonna do some cleaning and that kind of thing around the house. But today is Saturday, so my routine is a little bit different, but I would love to hear like how you guys get your 10,000 steps in, or what your plan is for this week on how you're gonna get your 10,000 steps in. So are there any hacks that you do? Like, how are you intentional? Like, what works for you? Please leave a comment below and let me know. But yeah, okay you guys, so I am leaving the gym now after dance class, and I am at 12,659 steps, and it is 11:22 a.m. so I have 12,000 steps, a little over 12,000 steps before noon, which is a huge accomplishment. Hey y'all, so it is about 6 o'clock. I did run an errand. I've been doing little stuff around the house, but I am at 14,671 steps, so almost at 15,000 steps, and I just feel like might as well get 15,000 steps today, right? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Please make sure you give this video a like and a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.